Students are requested to please stand up. Kindly be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the lighting of the lamp and invocation of Saraswati Vandana. May I request the Chairman of the Board of Governors, our Chief Guest, and the Director to please come forward for the lighting of the lamp and the invocation of Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रान्विता या वीणां वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा पूजिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा
Kindly be seated. May I request the Chairman of the Board of Governors to declare the convocation open.
I declare the 10th convocation open.
May I request Professor Prafulla Agnihotri, Director of IIM Sirmaur, to deliver the welcome address and present the Director's report.
Honorable Chairman, Board of Governors, Mr. Ajay S. Sriram, respected Sri Siddharth Sharma, the Chief Executive Officer of the Tata Trust, the Chief Guest for the convocation today, distinguished members of the Board of Governors, my colleagues from the faculty, officers and staff, invited guests, my friends from media, proud families of the graduating students, my dear students, and ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and privilege that I stand before you today as we celebrate the 10th annual convocation of the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur. This day marks a significant milestone in the lives of our graduating students as they embark on a new journey filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. We are happy to share that during the year 25-26, our institute has made significant all-round progress. I take this opportunity to present a brief report for the financial year ending March 2026, highlighting a few key achievements due to time constraint. IIM Sirmaur currently offers 6 full-time programs. our flagship Masters in Business Administration, in General Management, as well as in Tourism Management and Tourism Travel and Hospitality Management. The postgraduate program for executives on leadership in smart manufacturing, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in management, and a bachelor program in management. We also offer several non-residential executive programs like Executive MBA and Executive MBA in Digital Transformation and Analytics. The Honorable Prime Minister of India has a vision of making India a Vikasit Bharat by 2047, and he also emphasizes a Make in India. In line with this mission, IIM Sirmaur offers a postgraduate program for executives in leadership in smart manufacturing. It's a one-year full-time residential program designed for engineers in collaboration with RWTH Aachen, Germany. RWTH Aachen is one of the leading business schools in Europe and one of the top 50 schools in the world, and they are known for their expertise in manufacturing management. The students spend one term at RWTH Aachen, where they are exposed to the latest manufacturing concepts and philosophies through classroom interactions, industry visits, projects, and laboratory training. This year, I'm happy to say that the first batch of PGPX LSM will receive their postgraduate diplomas. MBA in Tourism, Travel and Hospitality Management is a joint program with two leading universities in Mauritius. 20 students of Tourism Management of IIM Sirmaur spent 2 full terms in their second year of MBA in Mauritius. First batch of MBA TTHM shall also receive their degrees in this convocation. The inaugural batches of the PhD, EMBA and EMBA DTA programs will also receive their degrees in this convocation. IIM Sirmaur admitted 260 students in MBA, 36 in MBA Tourism Management, and 29 in MBA TTHM. 133 students in Bachelor's in Management Studies, 8 students in the doctoral program, and 7 students in the Executive PhD program. The MBA students were selected according to their CAT scores, performance in the personal interview, academic profile, and work experience. International collaborations. Last year marked a major milestone in our institutional growth with 6 key partnerships established with the following globally reputed universities and institutions in the world: RWTH Aachen University, Germany; EM Lyon Business School in France; Saint Mary the Chavannes, France; University of Mauritius; University of Technology, Mauritius; and the Ministry of Tertiary Education, Science and Research of the Republic of Mauritius. By focusing on the robust continuation of these ongoing arrangements, we are ensuring that our international presence remains not just broad, but deeply integrated into our curriculum and research initiatives. Placements. I'm happy to share that our placement process has seen remarkable engagement this year. We welcomed over 400 firms to our campus, and this robust participation brought in a record 297 distinct roles for the final placements and 173 roles for the summer internships. Our students will be interning with top-tier organizations like MG Motors, Dabur, Ernst & Young, Tech Mahindra, Taj Hotels, Amul, and many others. Coming to the final placement this year, approximately 220 firms have visited us, extending over 250 final placement offers, with an average CTC of about rupees 16 lakhs per annum for MBA students. The highest CTC was rupees 30 lakhs. I heartily congratulate the successful students and the placement team who have anchored their placements in such a demanding climate. The Learning Resource Center. We prefer to call our library as the Learning Resource Center And Learning Resource Center of an academic institute is considered as the heart of all endeavors as it provides access to information and ideas. IIM Sirmaur has invested more than rupees 3.5 crores in the LRC in the financial year 25-26 to acquire books and subscribe to journals, magazines, and e-resources from across the world. Faculty and staff recruitment. In order to meet growing needs of the institution, IIM Sirmaur recruited several new permanent faculty members and staff members on a mission track. In the year 25-26, the institute added 8 faculty and 3 staff members to its ever-growing family. As of now, the institute has a total of 53 faculty and 42 staff members in its family. In addition, rolling and special recruitment drives for filling remaining faculty positions are underway. Faculty achievements. During the academic year, 22 faculty members of IIM Sirmaur, namely Dr. Abhitesh Ranjan, Dr. Aishwarya Harichandan, Dr. Amit Gupta, Dr. Amrinder Singh, Dr. Ashish Goyal, Dr. Binay Kumar Rajak, Dr. Rahul Bodhi, Dr. Kiran Kumar Pedipati, Dr. Mohammad Hasin Kunru, Dr. Parijat Lanke, Dr. Parul Malik, Dr. Santosh Gedam, Dr. Pradipto Patra, Dr. Pragya Bhavsar, Dr. Ram Kumar Durkari, Dr. Shashikant Srivastav, Dr. Shrikanto Kundu, Dr. Ujjwal Kango, Dr. Urvashi Rathod, Dr. Vikas Kumar, and Dr. Vikrant Kaushal published their research papers in some of the best journals in their areas. I would have loved to highlight the achievement of each and every faculty member, but due to paucity of time, I'm just giving their names and briefly about their publications. In total, our faculty members have have published 8 research papers in A category and 1 paper in A star category journals during the year 25-26. Dr. Mohammad Nawazish published a paper titled Designing Integrated Relief Aid Procurement and Last Mile Distribution Strategies for Disaster Response Operations in a top-tier A-star category journal in his area. As you may be knowing, friends, it is very difficult to publish in an A-star journal. There are different grades, and sometimes it takes 3 to 4 years to get an A-star publication in a journal. A faculty has to work that hard for just one A-star journal. My colleague, Dr. Ashish Goyal, received the Best Paper Award at the 27th Strategic Management Forum Conference at IIM Jammu. Dr. Pragya Bhavsar was honored with the Best Case Study Award in International Case Conference at IIM Raipur. Dr. Lakshmi Parvati received the Best Paper Award at the India Labour Conference Center for Employment Relations and Labour Studies, IIM Kozhikode. Dr. Rahul Bodhi received the Best Case Award at IIMRC Conference at IIM Ahmedabad. I congratulate all of them for their achievements. A number of articles were published in leading newspapers, and for this, I must congratulate Dr. Atul Agarwal, who writes prolific articles on different topics, both in regional as well as English dailies. There he is. Okay. I'm extremely delighted to inform this August gathering that our colleague Dr. Kiran Kumar Pedipati, Kiran, where are you? Okay, has filed for the 3rd patent in the field of biomedical engineering on a closed-loop physical glycemic response prediction and adaptive diet control system with measurable technical effect. My goodness. I was breathless when I was reading your title, man. Great work. And this is his 3rd patent. Thank you. I am also delighted to announce that Dr. Amrinder Singh, my colleague from finance area, has co-authored a book, Fundamentals of Financial Accounting, which is being published by McGraw-Hill and will hit the market in another few weeks. Dr. Aishwarya Harichandan has also co-authored a book titled Managerial Economics, Foundations of Business Analysis and Strategy, which is published by, again, McGraw-Hill, and it will also be available in a couple of weeks. And both these books are co-authored with best of the international authors in those areas. I heartily congratulate all of them for their achievements and their valuable contributions to the academic development of the institute. Research grants. Again, for the paucity of time, I will just generally mention about the research grants. There are many, but I'm just summarizing few of them. We received research grants, and the leading one of them are Dr. Parul Malik and Dr. Inki Daya, backed two ICSSR refunded research projects. Dr. Mohita Sharma, along with Dr. Manish Sarkhel and Dr. Binay Rajak, received a research project from the Ministry of MSME. No problem. Permanent campus. As you see, friends, as on the date, almost 98% of the campus is ready. Very minuscule work, like somewhere in the corner or some defect rectification, etc., is remaining. Okay? And it is completed at a cost of rupees 368.44 crores. All students and most of the faculty members are now living on the permanent campus. We are committed to greener living on the campus and have made efforts to make campus eco-friendly. I am glad to announce that the phase 2 of the campus development, which will incorporate hostels, faculty offices, okay, additional faculty housing, additional staff housing, additional mess, okay, is on the way and has been taken up well ahead of time. Alumni. Alumni are our backbone, and very soon all of you are going to convert your status into the alumni of this great institute. All our alumni are well placed across India and abroad. The alumni group is named Sangrah, a name that captures a decade of memories, milestones, and enduring connections. Sangrah brings together alumni across the world, and currently we have alumni chapters based in Delhi, Mumbai, and Bangalore, which celebrates their reunion once in a year. I hope very soon we shall have our alumni association spread all across the world, including Europe, including Middle East, including Singapore. Students' achievement. Nothing gives me greater pleasure than reading out my students' achievements, because your achievements reflect our hard work and our achievements too. We believe in holistic development of our students. It encourages its students to participate in various national as well as international competitions. Our students won 2 gold medals in volleyball and cricket and 3 silver medals in football, badminton, and futsal at the Inter-IIM Sports Meet held at IIM Rohtak. The event had also seen participation from other national institutes apart from IIMs. Pankaj Kataria and Soumya Verma were ranked among the top 5 teams and won a cash prize of ₹1 lakh in the Ideas to Impact Challenge organized by School of Sustainability, IIT Madras, Wipro Foundation, and Wipro Earthian. Jaideep Parmar and Akhil Rana were qualified for the national track finals of DS Trendsetter 3.0, a national level business school corporate challenge organized by the @DS Group India. Out of the 7,500 plus applicants and participants, our teams made to the top 15 overall and were ranked in top 5 in the operations track. Congratulations to both of them. Adarsh Dapkara, Anshul Lekhwar, and Goin Garg secured All India Rank 1 in the Make or Break Challenge Mergers and Acquisitions competition organized by SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, Mumbai. Samyak Janabandhu secured a top 4 position in the Flipkart Wired 8.0 challenge, which saw participation from over 80,000 participants nationwide. Samyak, along with his teammate, presented a compelling business pitch at Flipkart's headquarters in Bangalore. Their hard work and greed earned them a national finalist position in this prestigious competition. MBA tourism students Priyal Yadav, Mudit Mundra, Aswin Aryan, and Aman Kumar Singh presented a research paper at an international conference held by University of Paris. Ansh Tandon and Sabhajit Diogria, along with their guiding faculty, Professor Vanessa Gaurishankar, presented a research paper at the 10th ITSA Biennial International Conference in Riga, Latvia. Our MBA tourism student, Akes Bir Singh Ahuja, presented 2 research papers at reputed international conferences, one hosted by the University of Coimbra, Portugal, and the other by Universitia de Corsica, Corte, France, where he was awarded the Best Young Researcher Award. It's a great milestone, Akas. At the MBA level, you have achieved the Best Young Researcher Award. I see you coming here for a PhD few years down the line. Do come. Our BMS students have also won several national level competitions, bringing laurels to the institute. Akash Kapoor and others, because there is a group of 2 students, were declared winners at IIM Rohtak's flagship national case level competition. Tawwa Harishankar and others were the winners at IIM Indore Supply Chain Showdown. Chaitanya Ishan and Samriddhi Jain won the IIT Roorkee National Social Summit 2026. I'll have to be fast because the list is long. Chaitanya Mehta, Ishan and Samriddhi won IIM Nagpur's National Case Competition. Savinay and others win Finance Quiz at IIT Jammu. Aditya Suhag and Tanishka Vats were the first runners-up in the Case Quest E-Summit 26 at IIT Roorkee. Aditya Suhag and others were the first runners-up again at the Indian Startup Case Summit held at Nalsar, Hyderabad. Utkarsh and Monisha were the first runners-up at IIFT Delhi. Aditi Shukla was second runner-up at IIM Calcutta competition called Ad Reborn, a national level competition organized by WIIM Society. Prashant Kumar was second runner-up at Youth International Summit at IIM Bodh Gaya. Karthik Pratham, Shril Nidhi and Utkarsh were second runners-up at IIT Madras Finwest. Soumya Mathwal and Gaurav Kumar were second runner-up at national level case competition at BITS Pilani in Goa. Khyati Parnika, Rajbir and Yesh were second runner-up at national podium at IIM Kozhikode. Khyati Kalra and Saksham Agarwal were second runner-up at Samarth marketing case competition at IIM Indore. I must mention one thing, and that is all these competitions were also open for the MBA students, and our BMS students had to compete with them and won in the strong presence of all the MBA students from various IIMs. Heartiest congratulations to them. And by the way, all these BMS students were in their first year, end of first year or early second year when they participated in them, while MBA students have completed their graduation, and are always first and second year. So our first and second year of BMS students proved better than some of the MBA students in other business schools. I'm really proud of them. MDPs. IIM Sirmaur positions itself as a strategic partner to industry by going beyond traditional academic roles and actively collaborating with corporate houses, public sector undertakings, and government ministries. The financial year 25-26 marked an exceptional performance for consultancy and management development programs, emerging as one of the most successful years across all key metrics. During this period, we achieved 154% increase in revenue compared to the previous financial year, along with strong growth in programs up by 71%, more than 100% more clients were served this year, 142% more participants were engaged in the programs, and 96% more program days were delivered during the year. IIM Sirmaur conducted MDP for 170 senior science school teachers across Himachal Pradesh. The title was Leading Science Classrooms Shaping Scientific Futures. And now the government of Himachal Pradesh has asked us to repeat the program for many other teachers who could not participate in the first batch. Consulting projects. During the last year, we undertook 8 consulting projects collaborating with various organizations, including Ministry of Education, Department of Commerce and Consumer Affairs, Government of India, NABARD, etc., to provide expert insights, strategic solutions, and data-driven recommendations. These projects were aimed at addressing organizational challenges and enhancing operational efficiency and fostering sustainable growth for the partnering entities. Memorandum of Understandings. During the last financial year, the Institute has signed a number of MOUs with various organizations. One of the most prominent of them is with State Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Government of Himachal Pradesh, for providing hand-holding support for capacity building and training activities for 3 tier of governance in Himachal Pradesh, and another is with Central Academy for State Forest Services, Dehradun, to collaboratively design, review, and deliver the Human Resource Development and Management module, which is an integral component of the State Forest Service induction course. LDPs, we offered many LDPs this year, okay, and as part of LDP activities, IIM Sirmaur is engaging with various partners, especially the National Stock Exchange, National Skill Development Corporation, to conduct postgraduate programs and certificate programs, among others. We have also embarked on our international accreditation journey, and I am happy to announce that IIM Sirmaur application of IIM Sirmaur has been successfully accepted for initial self-evaluation report, and soon the formal process of accreditation, ASCSB, would begin at IIM Sirmaur. I would like to gratefully acknowledge the support received from faculty, officers, staff, students, and alumni of the Institute who put in their best for the overall growth of the Institute. I am also highly indebted to the chairman and members of the Board of Governors of the Institute for their visionary guidance and support. The unconditional and wholehearted support of both the Government of India and the Government of Himachal Pradesh that we enjoy reflects the trust the center and state have in us. Now, let me have a quick word with the graduating batch. Friends, you are lucky to get an education of this type. There are many who are equally capable, equally competent, but do not get a chance to go to school. You are lucky to get an education. Be grateful for that and make good use of your education. Be ethical. Always ask yourselves what you are doing is right. And only when the answer is yes, go ahead, not otherwise. There will be temptations in life. Stay away from them. Use the right opportunities to prosper. Never forget the hard work done by your parents to bring you over here. It is their hard work which has brought you over here. Be grateful to them for that. Lastly, I would not like to end my speech without making few references. I'll go out of my way and make a reference. I would like to see if Vivek and Komalika are there in the audience. May you please stand, if you don't mind. Thank you, Komalika. Thank you, Vivek. We all know why I made him stand. Sirs, ma'am, these are the two students who took the initiative and started a school for these contractors, workers, children. The children used to wander here and there, so they brought them to the campus on Saturday, asked me for money which I could not give because my hands are bound by government rules. They said, no problem, we'll collect money. I gave them the infrastructure, I gave them the chairs, and they did wonders. They started taking these students to the school. They started introducing them to alphabets, A, B, C, D. They introduced them to numbers. They started their basic graduate mathematics. They could count numbers. And most importantly, where is Professor Narpat? खड़े रहिए भैया. ये है हमारे प्रोफेसर नरपत जो मैथमेटिक्स सिखाते हैं, पीएचडी इन मैथमेटिक्स है. सिर्फ पीएचडी और एमबीए के लेवल कभी नीचे सिखाया नहीं है. वो इन बंदों को, बच्चों को 1 और 1 2 सिखाते थे. उनको बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स की इंट्रोडक्शन इन्होंने कर दी और किसी को कुछ बताए बिना अपने आप ही वॉलंटियर्ड. व्हेन आई रोट अ ईमेल, ही वॉलंटियर्ड. देयर आर मेनी अदर फैकल्टी मेंबर्स आल्सो. दीज टू स्टूडेंट्स collected money. They started the Sunday lunch for these kids. And these kids, when I heard last, had about enrollment of 23 students. And subsequently, they were joined by many other students. And the students were enrolled in public school, government school over here. They completed the documentation. They went house to house, educated their parents on what is required, what documentation is required. Aadhaar card, they helped them get the Aadhaar card. and completed the process and admitted them in school. Thank you so much, Komalika and Vivek. The institute will always remain grateful to you and will always remain this contribution of yours. Thank you so much. Okay. Where is Sushil Yadav? Is he there? Stand up, man. He is one such person. Instead of spending the birthday money that he got from his parents, he spent that money on these students, on these children. He gave them food, he gave them chappals because most of them used to wear barefoot over here, and he gave them clothes from that money. Thank you, Sushil. We need more students like you, more people like you in this country. And lastly, my colleagues Narpat and Sanjay. Again, they sponsored their entire lunch for all 360, all for 52 Sundays of the year in the mess. The mess vendor subsidized it, but they footed that bill for the entire year so that every Sunday these kids could have lunch over here. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. So, friends, this is what we believe in. We just don't want to groom managers who will go after lakhs of rupees of salary. We want to groom managers who would aim at social responsibility. They would understand their own social responsibility and try to do their bit, whatever it may be, value immaterial. What matters is your initiative, what matters is your interest. And this is what we are, and therefore we are all proud of you. And I'm sure the younger batch, that's what Komalika and Vivek tell me, that they have already groomed them and they would be basically continuing this process further. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
May I request Shri Ajay Sriram, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIM Sirmaur, to address the graduating students.
Our distinguished chief guest, Shri Siddharth Sharma, Chief Executive Officer, Tata Trusts, members of the Board of Governors of IIM Sirmaur, senior officials of the government, Professor Prafull Agnihotri, Director IIM Sirmaur, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents and family members, dear graduating students, and ladies and gentlemen joining us here and virtually. It is a privilege and a moment of deep satisfaction for me to be amongst you at the 10th convocation of IIM Sirmaur at this beautiful campus. Each visit to the campus is inspiring as I can feel the buzz in the air as well as the visible greening of the entire layout. Convocation ceremonies are special milestones in the life of any academic institution. However, the 10th convocation is truly special. In a manner of speaking, the institution has come of age. For students, they mark the successful completion of a demanding academic journey. For faculty and staff, they represent the fulfillment of a shared mission to create, to nurture talent and shape future leaders. For families, this is a moment of pride, reflection, and hope. I congratulate the graduating class and extend my warmest wishes to each one of you. Professor Agnihotri just talked about some of the achievements and activities of the faculty and students of IIM Sirmaur in the last year. It's wonderful to hear the sort of work being done by many of you outside the purview of your studies. Of course, within the purview of the studies is very important, but doing work for people and society around is most invaluable. I think that's a great step forward. My congratulations to the faculty also who've written books, got papers published in these journals where it is very difficult. It's a great achievement. Well done to all the faculty and the students at IIM Sirmaur. Good show. I'm delighted to welcome our chief guest, Shri Siddharth Sharma. Tata Trust is among Asia's oldest and most respected philanthropic institutions, and its work across health, education, livelihood, sustainability, and social development has touched millions of lives across the country. Shri Sharma brings with him a rare blend of experience as a senior civil servant who served the nation for over 2 decades and as a business leader who has helped shape the Tata Group's sustainability agenda, including its ambitious net zero commitments. We are honored by his presence here today. At the outset, let me say that I do not intend to deliver a conventional chairman's convocation address. Rather than focus on numbers, ranking, or organizational achievements, I would like to share a few personal reflections drawn from over 50 years of experience in business and public life. I do so with humility, for it would be foolish to claim that there is a single formula or success source for success, or secret sauce for success. There isn't. Each journey is different. What I can share, however, are some principles, values, and lessons that have helped me in building institutions, not merely businesses. I would like to speak around 4 themes that I consider critical for long-term success and fulfillment. Learning, relationships, people, and values. Each is vital, and together they form the foundation of a sustainable leadership. First is learning. Be a student for life. For all of you graduating today, one important learning journey has concluded. Tomorrow, another one starts. The transition from academia to the professional world is a significant step forward. Formal education gives you a foundation, but learning on the job is a very different process. It is continuous, often uncomfortable, and deeply dependent on your own initiatives. One of the biggest risks you will face in your career is the belief that you already know enough. The moment a person believes that learning is complete, the decline starts. I would urge you to remain curious, to ask questions, and never hesitate to seek clarity. In my mind, there is nothing like a stupid question. Today, learning opportunities are virtually unlimited. Digital platforms, global content, and real-time access to knowledge have democratized education. Age, hierarchy, and geography are no longer barriers. Whatever your role or stage in life, explore more, learn more, and challenge your assumptions. Above all, remember that your career growth is ultimately your own responsibility. Allow me to share a personal anecdote. When I used to come back from school in class 7 and class 8, my father would ask me, what is my program for the summer holidays? And I would say I'd like to spend time with friends, go and visit, go to movies, etc. He would say, well, it's a good idea if you started going to a factory. So I started going to the factory next day. 2 days later, he asked me, what time does the first shift start? And when I told him 6 a.m., he said, well, it's a good idea if you start going before that. So I started going for the first shift. And the learning I got from there is what I will never forget, the words which he used, which is, work is worship. That made a huge impact on me, and it's very important that these things are imbibed and learned by everybody. During every summer vacation, therefore, through my school and college years, I worked in the factory for long hours. At that time, I did not enjoy it, but in hindsight, it was definitely a great learning experience where I worked with workers, with shift engineers, staff at all levels. It was a wonderful experience indeed. During difficult times, including when there was social unrest in Calcutta, these experiences taught me the importance of empathy, dignity, and human connect. My message to you is simple. Remain a student for life. Stay relevant by continuously investing in yourself. The second is relationships, building trust over time. The second theme I would like to touch upon is relationships. Organizations do not exist in isolation. There are networks of relationships with multiple stakeholders: family, colleagues, employees, shareholders, suppliers, customers, banks, industry associations, government bodies, etc. Each relationship requires sensitivity, patience, and a long-term perspective. What is common across all relationships is the need for trust and transparency. These, built with integrity and mutual respect, can withstand challenges and deliver lasting value. In our own experience, we have relationships with partners and institutions that have lasted across generations, and we cherish them very deeply. I had the privilege of serving as president of the Confederation of Indian Industry, CII, during 2014-15. This role allowed me to interact with heads of state, global business leaders, and senior policymakers. These interactions were built without any personal agenda. Over time, mutual trust developed, and today, many of these individuals remain a wise counsel for me. As you grow into leadership roles, you will discover that building relationships is as important as building brands or supply chains. The third is people, the heart of every organization. Whether you join a family enterprise, a multinational organization, a startup, or pursue a public service career, your success will depend on the people around you. Teamwork, cooperation, and shared purpose matter far more than individual brilliance. I often recall a simple but powerful thought. If you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. At DCM Shriram, our strength has always come from committed teams. Many of our senior colleagues have spent decades in the organization, and such continuity builds trust, institutional memory, and resilience. It is often said that good leaders are good listeners. I would add that it is even more important to listen from the other person's perspective. Every individual brings insights shaped by experience, not merely by designation or qualification. People want to contribute, to be treated with fairness, and to be respected as human beings with aspiration and dignity. Fourth is values, your true compass. This brings me to the fourth and perhaps most important theme, values. I firmly believe that a strong value system is the most reliable compass you will ever have. Values guide decisions when rules are unclear, when pressures are intense, and when no one is watching. I have shared many times an incident of my childhood. I'll leave that out. I think I've said enough. Values are not slogans. They must be lived, demonstrated, and institutionalized. At DCM Shriram, our organization values, which are integrity, agility, customer centricity, teamwork, openness, and newness, are rooted in our heritage and guide how we work with all stakeholders. These values have helped the organization navigate change, build trust, and remain resilient over decades. For each one of you, this test of values will come early and often. You may be tempted to compromise, to cut corners, or to justify actions that do not align with your conscience. I urge you to resist that path. Integrity, humility, and ethical conduct create reputational capital that compounds over a lifetime. Dear students, as you step out of IIM Sirmaur today, you carry with you not just a degree, but the responsibility of leadership. You will influence organizations, communities, and society in ways you may never imagine. Aim not merely for personal success, but for institution building. Create value for all stakeholders. Treat people with respect. Build relationships on trust. Commit a lifelong learning journey. And above all, anchor your actions to strong values. I urge you to remain connected with your alma mater. Share your experiences, offer feedback, return as mentors, guest speakers, employers, or board members. Institutions grow when the alumni remain engaged and invested. Before I conclude, I would like to once again thank Mr. Sharma for his efforts in joining us at this location today. It's an effort that many fear to make. Special thanks to my colleagues on the board who have always been there to guide and support the institution. It is equally important to thank the Ministry of Education, Government of India for their support, as well as the state government who have been there to resolve local issues whenever they arose. I'd like to thank the director, the faculty, and the staff of IIM Sirmaur for their dedication and support. And I congratulate the families of all our graduates for standing by them throughout this demanding journey. To the graduating class, I wish you courage, wisdom, and fulfillment in your years ahead. Carry the IIM Sirmaur flag high, whatever life takes you. All the very best. Thank you.
May I request the chairperson of the doctoral program and research to please come to the podium and administer the pledge to the students.
All graduating students of the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise now to take the pledge. I, having qualified for the award of degree, do hereby solemnly pledge that to the best of my ability, knowledge, and judgment, I will duly and sincerely bring my organization to excellence with utmost satisfaction to all the stakeholders. I will utilize all resources placed at my disposal to serve the society at large in accordance with the rule of law and upholding the principles of business ethics. All graduating students, please be seated. Graduating doctoral student, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Akshay Agarwal in absentia and Soumya Verma, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Doctor of Philosophy in Management. I request that the degree be conferred upon these candidates. I request the Chairman BOG to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer on you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Management and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating doctoral student will now individually receive her degree from the Chairman Board of Governors and the Director, as I call her name. After receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Soumya Verma.
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated. May I request the chairperson of the MBA program to please come to the podium.
All candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Abhiraj Kumar and 207 others from the MBA 24-26 batch and Sanket Sunil Barge and 6 others from the MBA 23-25 batch, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Master of Business Administration. I request that the degree be conferred on these candidates. I request the Chairman BOG to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer on you the Master of Business Administration degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating MBA students, please be seated. Graduating MBA students will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors, and the Director as I call their names. After receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Abhiraj Kumar. Come, Abhiraj Kumar. Akash BM. Anika Sharma. Aniket Pandey. Anil. Anjali Yadav. Ankit Akshay Tirki. Ankit Kumar Gupta. Arshab Dheer. Arunachalam TV. Ashi Arya. Ashutosh Kumar. Avinash Anand. Ayush Kanhi. Bimba Draval. Pita Bhai. Chinmay Dahake. Dani Takamuni, sorry. Diya Goyal, Geeta Tandon, Girish Chandrakar, Govind Garg, Harshil Beria, Channa Keshava, Hemant Kumar Rotikawad, Hiral Vaidya, Kalaka Prem Kumar, Ganesh Kaushal, Kritika Agarwal, Kumar Anik, Kushagra Saini, Mehak Lalit Holkar, Milan Raj Sahu, Moshin Alam, Muskan Jain, Nancy Goyal, Patel Neeraj Subhash, Pallav Malhotra, Pranav Vyas, Prashant Singh, Rajan Kumar, Ashlesha Kunal Ranpees, Rishabh, Sandra Reddy Purnachand, Saurabh Sonkar, Shariatullah Mullah, Sheetal Chetiwal, Shreya Chakravarti, Shubham Pandey, Shubham Saini, जाओ Shubham Soni, Shweta Shaw, Sona, Sonali Satrate, Sujit M, Suman, Shweta Lalit Bardia, Utkarsh, Vanshika Manoj Dayani, Vara Gaurang Mahesh Bhai, Vipul Kishore Unavane, I'm sorry, Vipula Kishore, excuse me. Arsh Kaul, Abhishek Nagar, Adrit Karmakar, Agrim Thakur, Ajinkya Aglave, Akansha Tyagi, Animesh Kumar, Anshul Chaurasia, Anthony Stephen Shaji, Ashwati KS, Ashwin B, Beauty Jain, George Daniel Maret, Harish S. Raman, Harjeet Singh Bhatia, उपाध्याय कल्प कुमार बलदेव कुमार, कार्तिकेय पांडे, केशव जायसवाल, Kushi, Kumalika, Krishna Jangit, Mrityunjay Singh, Mridula Tudu, Muskan Gupta, Naman Shastri, Porika Pratibha. Did I get it right? Thank you. Priyanshi, Rishabh Chauhan, Riya Sinha, Xavier Dabolkar, Sandra Suma Chandran, Shreya Paul, Shreyas Raju Sakhare, Simranpreet Kaur, Snehanjali Jeena, Spandan Piyush Dash, Sushil Indrajit Yadav, Tanu Tripathi, Vedansh Pratap Singh, Valunj Gauri Shantaram, Adarsh Dabkare, Akash Parag Bhai Malvi, Akash Arora, Aman Shukla, Amit Gupta, Anand Saurabh, Anshu Lekwar, Anurag Ghosh, Arshia Bansal, Ashar Razi, Rane Avdut Arjun, Rane? Okay. Bhushan Arun Pardi, Chirag, Deepika Singh, Dion Xavier Pegu, Imani Singh, Jay Fulmali, Khushi Chandani, Khushi Pancharia, Kritiman Roy, Mehak Bang, Manish Nanda, Mayank Kariwala, Mad Bhakte Riddhi Sheetal Kumar, Bakhe, not Bakhe, sorry. Prashant Bhushan Shukla, Pratmesh Ranjan Khilare, Sandeep Kumar Nath, Sharik Shafi, Shiksha Patidar, Pawar Shishti Milind, Sistu Nikita, Suku Manu Raja, Tikote Vasudha Shashikant, Vishal Lalu Jodwar, Vishwanath B, वैष्णव के विनोद, अभिनाया टीजी, अदिति जाटव, आदित्य, अजय मोनीश जी, आकांक्षा हर्ष, अमीषा कुलकर्णी, अनीस, अंकित, अंकिता कुमारी, अनूप उज्जवल बैनर्जी, असीत रोनी डोंगडुंग, अतिबैन वी, चिन्मयी साहू, चिराग गुप्ता, ईशान धवन, हिया श्रीवास्तव, इंगोले निषाद पांडुरंग, जेकब शाजी, काव्या गुप्ता, लिखित बी कॉन्ग, लकी जैन, मिर्जा साहिल बेग, सलीम बेग, मुस्कान, एनआर देवचरित, नवीन बालाजी के, निशांत भरद्वाज, नेविका जायसवाल, पाटिल अमीषा जयंत, पूजा कुमारी कुशवाहा, Pramit Rob, Pratham Kedia, Pratik Kevalchandji Challani, Prayan Sharma, Rahul Khatana, Rishita Sharma, Ritik Srivastav, Riya Sahu, Goregaonkar Rohan Anil, Roshni Sahu, Saraswati, Shraddha, Siddharth Jangra, Souvik Kanakwal, Vaibhav Dhoot, Van Pariya Harsh Deepak Bhai, Yash Manot, Subin Setu Madhavan Nair, Ritika Ranga, Tanay Pradeep Nale, Ninawat Sai Teja,
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated. May I request the chairperson of the MBA Tourism Management Program to please come to the podium.
All candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have honor to present from the MBA TM 2024-26 batch, Aditya Yadav and 47 others, and from MBA TM 2023-25 batch, Abhishek Kumar Ram, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management. I request that the degree be conferred on these candidates. I request the Chairman BOG to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management Sirmaur, I confer on you the Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
All candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management, please be seated. Graduating Master of Business Administration Tourism Management students will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors and the Director. As I call their names, after receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Aditya Yadav. Ekasbir Singh Ahuja. Anirudh R. Aryan Kumar. Ashish Kumar. Deepak Singh. Navneet Kumar. Ritika Murugan. Rupal Seth. Tanya Pawar. Vaibhav Kumar. Vaibhav Mishra. Vishal Singh. Anup Albert. Aravrat Chabra. Chala Venkata Jogi Naidu. Chilkuluri V. Hemant Sriharsha. Sarvam Shukla. Shubham Chaudhary. Surya Prakash Sahu. Vaishnavi Baranwal. Vivek Kumar, Abhishek Mandal, Ahmad Omar Fatahi, Aman Jaiswal, Ayush Singh, Raj Nandini, Rimi Mandal, Vignesh Raja B, Anshuman Vipul, Aryan Gajendra, Damalpati Sai Harshita, Jyotish Makil, Kajal, Mitali Shankla, Mohit Agrawal, Mulkanuri Shivadurga Prasad, Niladri Day, Radhanshi Shankla, Vaishnav R. Jugran, Yashasvi Mishra, Riju Ritwiz, Rajarshi Day, Abhishek Kumar Ram,
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated. May I request the chairperson of the MBA Tourism, Travel and Hospitality Management Program to please come to the podium.
All candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel and Hospitality Management, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairperson, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Abhishek Kumarja and 16 others from the MBA TTHM batch 2024-2026, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfill all the requirements for the award of the Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel, and Hospitality Management, I request the degree be conferred on these candidates. I request the Chairman, BOG, to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer on you the Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel, and Hospitality Management degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel, and Hospitality Management students, please be seated. Graduating Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel, and Hospitality Management students will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors, and the Director, as I call their names. After receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais? Amresh Kumar, Banti Jaiswal, Kishore Amar Damam, Nikhil Ujwal, Rednam Avinash, Janvi Sitole, Pawan Kumar, Raghavendra Suryakant Pimprale, Rohit Nagendran S, Deepak Sebastien, Harshini Kanaka Medala, Sunesh Jadhav, and Ramavat Rahul. Congratulations, students.
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated.
I now request Dr. Atul Agrawal, AO Academics, and Dr. Jochna Sharma, AO Programs, to obtain the signature of the Chairman, Board of Governors in the graduation register.
May I request the chairperson of the Executive MBA to please come to the podium.
All candidates for the Executive Master of Business Administration, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Vikalp Saini and 30 others from the EMBA 2024-26 batch, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the Executive Master of Business Administration. I request that the degree be conferred on these candidates. I request the chairman, BOG, to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer on you the Executive Master of Business Administration degree and charge you that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating Executive Masters of Business Administration students, we will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors, and the Director, as I call their names. After receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Zain Syed. Abhijit Singh Ranaut. Dipti Barnita G. Patrick. Nitin Yadav. Deepak Garg. Himanshu Mathur. Mohammad Ramiz. Swaroop Gupta S. Ujwala Deep. Shruti Omkar Umrale. Anuj Mishra. Shiva Khare. Gaurav Singh. Udbhav Singh. Kunal Vimal Gupta. Juhi. Manu Joseph. Piyush Atri. Aishwarya Raj Gupta.
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated.
All candidates for the Executive Master of Business Administration, Digital Transformation and Analytics, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Diptesh Atha and 17 others from the EMBA DTA 2024-26 batch, including those in absentia, who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfill all the requirements for the award of the Executive Master of Business Administration, Digital Transformation and Analytics. I request that the degree be conferred on these candidates. I request the Chairman BOG to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer upon you the Executive Master of Business Administration, Digital Transformation and Analytics degree, and charge that in your life, by thought, word, and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the degree.
Graduating Executive Master of Business Administration, Digital Transformation and Analytics students will now individually receive their degree certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors, and the Director, as I call their names. After receiving your degree, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Diptesh Atha. Mohan Trivedi. Gunjan Kapoor. Bakul Dubey. Akanksha Singh. Biman Deka. G. Rajiv Murthy. Akhil Agarwal. Chumki Bhaumik. Ankur Kumar Singh. Sridevi Satish. Sumit Kumar. Akriti Sharma. Harish P. Abhishek Mishra. Parth Sutar. Avin Kakkar. And Nisha N.
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated. May I request both the chairpersons of the PGPEX LSM program to please come to the podium.
All candidates in the postgraduate program on Leadership in Smart Manufacturing, Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, please rise. Mr. Chairman, upon the recommendation of the Academic Council, I have the honor to present Amit Kumar Maurya and 7 others from the PGPX LSM 2025-26 batch, including those in absentia who have satisfactorily completed the prescribed course of studies and fulfilled all the requirements for the award of the postgraduate program on leadership in smart manufacturing. I request that the diploma be conferred on these candidates. I request the Chairman BOG to kindly announce.
By the authority vested in me by the Indian Institute of Management, Sirmaur, I confer upon you the postgraduate program on leadership in smart manufacturing diploma and charge you that in your life, by thought, word and deed, you prove yourselves worthy of the diploma.
Graduating postgraduate program on leadership in smart manufacturing batch, please be seated.
Graduating postgraduate program on leadership in smart manufacturing students will now individually receive their diploma certificates from the Chairman, Board of Governors and the Director, as I call their names. After receiving your diploma, please return to your seat and remain standing. May I request the Director to please accompany the Chairman to the dais. Amit Kumar Maurya. Naga Venkat Sai Pavan Kumar Chaluwadi. Pallav Kumar. Prabhuram Kupuraj, Yatharth Gupta,
I now request all the dignitaries on the stage and students to be seated. I now request Mr. Ravi Kumar, AAO, EMBA, to obtain the signature of the Chairman, Board of Governors in the graduation register.
May I request the chairperson of the MBA program to please come to the podium for announcing the gold medals.
I now present the candidates for the award of gold medals, which they will receive for their scholastic performance and excellence in Master of Business Administration. May I request the Chairman Board of Governors to kindly felicitate the first gold medalist. The Chairman's gold medal is awarded to Keshav Jaswal, who ranked first in the academic performance in MBA program. Keshav. May I request the Director, IIM Sirmaur, to kindly felicitate the second gold medalist. The Director's gold medal is awarded to Yash Manot, who ranked second in the academic performance in the MBA program. May I request the Honorable Chief Guest to kindly felicitate Scholastic Medal winners. The gold medal for marketing proficiency is awarded to Pratham Kedia, who ranked first in the marketing area elective in the MBA program. This medal is sponsored by Axis Bank. The gold medal for finance proficiency is awarded to Govind Garg, who ranked first in the finance area electives in the MBA program. This medal is sponsored by Axis Bank. The gold medal for all-round performance is awarded to Yash Manot, who has demonstrated sustained excellence across academic, leadership, institutional contribution, and co-curricular engagement during the MBA program. This medal is sponsored by Axis Bank.
May I request the chairperson of the MBA Tourism Management to please come to the podium for announcing the gold medals.
I now present the candidate for the award of medal, which he will receive from the chief guest for his scholastic performance and excellence in Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management. May I request the chief guest to kindly felicitate the student. The IIM Sirmaur Gold Medal for Excellence in Tourism Management is awarded to Akas Beer Singh Ahuja, roll number MBA TM 24002, who ranked first in academic performance among the students of Master of Business Administration, Tourism Management and Master of Business Administration, Tourism, Travel and Hospitality Management.
May I request the chairperson of the Executive MBA to please come to the podium for announcing the gold medals.
I now present the candidates for the award of gold medals, which they will receive for their scholastic performance and excellence in Executive Master of Business Administration. May I request the Chairman Board of Governors to kindly felicitate the first gold medalist. The Chairman's gold medal is awarded to Kunal Gupta, EMBA 24032, who ranked first in academic performance in EMBA program. I now present the candidates for the award of gold medals, which they will receive for their scholastic performance and excellence in Executive Master of Business Administration, Digital Transformation and Analytics. May I request the Chairman, Board of Governors, to kindly felicitate the first gold medalist. The Chairman's gold medal is awarded to Gunjan Kapoor, EMBA DTA 24003, who ranked first in academic performance in EMBA DTA program.
I kindly request all the awarded students to kindly come forward for a group photograph. I now request all the dignitaries on the stage to be seated.
Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Siddharth Sharma is among us. Mr. Siddharth Sharma is the Chief Executive Officer of the Tata Trust, one of Asia's oldest and largest philanthropies, which are committed to making a positive and irreversible impact on millions of lives through their interventions in areas such as health, education, nutrition, livelihood, sustainability, urban habitat, sanitation, and hygiene. Apart from providing administrative leadership to the Trust, he also sits on the boards of various not-for-profit organizations and Section 8 companies. Prior to his appointment as the CEO of Tata Trust, Mr. Sharma was the Group Chief Sustainability Officer at Tata Sons, where he spearheaded the Tata Group's sustainability agenda, including crafting the group's ambitious Net Zero by 2045 agenda. He was in that capacity also the chair of the Tata Group Sustainability Council, the next apex sustainability body of the Tata Group. He started his career in October 1992 as a civil servant and spent more than 2.5 decades in key ministries and departments of Government of India, including as the financial advisor to the 13th and 14th Presidents of India before transitioning to the Tata Groups in February 2019. Now, we will play a short clip.
Change isn't always big. Sometimes it begins with a quiet nudge, a reassuring message, a shared idea, a seed of trust. And from that stems the foundation for a better tomorrow. A woman gains financial security. A farmer chooses to till fallow land. A child opens a storybook and sees his future in it. At Tata Trusts, we've always believed that lasting change takes place when people write their own stories. Across India, we enable people and strengthen systems so communities can thrive through access to nutrition that nourishes, water that runs clean, care that is closer to home, knowledge that empowers. So we build a better planet. With curious minds nurtured in institutions that show us the path to the future we want. Because when people are empowered to chase their dreams, change becomes real. Tata Trust, rooted in trust, guided by purpose.
May I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Siddharth Sharma, to deliver the Convocation address.
Shri Ajay Sriram, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIM Sirmaur, members of the Board of Governors, Dr. Praful Agnihotri, Director, IIM Sirmaur, faculty members, and most of all, the graduating class of 2026. Convocations are always special and unique, are they not? You put on these robes which you probably will never wear again, sit through speeches you may or may not recall, and yet this day will stay with you forever. In life, as you move ahead on your journey, you never know where it will take you. I am reminded of 34 years ago when I began my professional career, and there were 800 of us chosen as part of the UPSC's Civil Service Examination 1991 across different services of the Government of India. And each of those 800 had dreams, had a vision, had ambition, but our career trajectories have been very unique. Speaking for myself, I could never imagine that having served in the government of India for 26 years, I would actually move to the corporate sector, but I did, and I joined Tata Sons, which is the group holding company of India's largest industrial group. And from there, I moved to the Tata Trusts, which are India's oldest and amongst Asia's largest philanthropies. So in a unique career arc which spanned public service, the corporate sector, philanthropy, and working with leaders and statesmen like Pranab Mukherjee and Mr. Ratan Tata himself, it's not something that I could have ever visualized, or it's not something that I could have aspired for. It happened, but in this underlying journey, and that's what I want to tell all of you today, I think the constant was that you always did the best in whatever task and whatever assignment was given to you, in whichever area it was given to you. And I think that pursuit of excellence is something that all of you must take home with you. And the other thing I would like to say is that as young students who have a lifetime and a professional career ahead of you, do not either be overconfident or underconfident. When I say do not be overconfident, there's no need to think that you have arrived in the world. It's just the beginning. And as Mr. Ajay Sriram said very clearly, and something which I completely subscribe to, that life is a continuous process of learning and relearning and unlearning, and you always get to know something new, irrespective of whatever be the age and your years of professional experience. And the real end begins when you think that you know everything. Do not be underconfident, and I say it here because you are graduating from one of the youngest IIMs. And some of you may feel that, oh well, what if he'd gone to the top 3? What if he made it to IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, Calcutta? And I can tell you from all my experience in the corporate sector, in government, that institutions matter very little as you forge ahead on your career path. The brand equity that a so-called top 3 institution gives you vis-a-vis a younger institute will only last at best for 2-3 years. What will matter thereafter is how you perform your duties. Therefore, always be confident and do not have this thing that I graduated from anywhere but the best. All of you are the best that this country has to offer to India and the world, and be proud of that. Having said that, it's a real privilege for me to be at IIM Sirmaur's 10th Convocation ceremony, which is a milestone not only for this institution, but for each one of you as you step into a world that is dynamic, demanding, and full of opportunity. Just last month, I had the honor of addressing the convocation at IIM Ranchi, and standing here today, I feel the same pride and excitement. There's something about the energy of a graduating class, the relief of finishing exams, the joy of celebrating with friends, and the anticipation of what comes next in life. Before we talk about the journeys that lie ahead, let us pause to reflect on what has shaped your path so far. Here in the shadow of the Himalayas, nature offers lessons of its own. Mountains that stand as symbols of resilience, rivers that remind us of continuity, and skies that inspire boundless vision. Yet, it is within this institute that those lessons find form, where discipline, rigor, and excellence transform inspiration into achievement. To study amongst such beauty is to learn twice, one from the world outside and secondly from the world within. It is this union that has prepared you to step forward as leaders, innovators, and custodians of tomorrow's enterprises. The Institute's commitment to learning and leadership comes alive in its one-of-a-kind MBA in Tourism and Hospitality Management, a program that is unique within the IIM family. It captures the vision of growing the industry responsibly, making sure progress goes hand in hand with caring for the environment. As you look ahead, you carry the opportunity to shape regenerative tourism, where development and sustainability move forward together. Guided by the wisdom of nature and the discipline of this institution, you will be prepared to build enterprises that last. Before I share some of the work that the Tata Trusts do, and you saw a film which encapsulates some of it, I'd like to throw some light on what is the Tata Group, because each one of you is impacted by one or the other of our companies. Somebody travels by air in Air India. Somebody goes for a dinner or a family evening at the Taj group of hotels. Somebody takes up employment either with Tata Steel or Tata Consultancy Services. And it's therefore known as the salt to software conglomerate, which encompasses all areas of the Indian economy. But no one, including myself, knew about the beauty of this unique organizational structure till the time I became a part of the Tata Group in 2018. At the heart of the Tata Group lies the fact that business is rooted in philanthropy. Business is rooted in ethics. Business is rooted in principles. And business is rooted in one single dictum which leaders of the Tata Group over 158 years have followed. Always do the right thing. It has been an institutional value. It is a value which has stood the group in good stead because, as I say, that there are some businesses which reach a peak and then decline, and probably they last 1 or 2 generations, maybe 3. Now this is a group which has grown over almost 160 years, and I do hope and I know will continue with the same thing over the next 160, the same rigor, the same attitude of service and nation building. So what defines the organizational structure? Now this is a very unique organizational structure which you will never find anywhere in the world. As the students of MBA, I would request you to go into all the material that you have and find if there is something which comes close to this structure. So the Tata Trusts, which are philanthropic trusts. Now please remember, again, the one thing I like to stress is that the Tata Trusts are not owned by the Tata family. The Tata Trusts stand at the apex of the ecosystem and they control 2/3 or 66% of Tata Sons, which is the group holding company of the Tata Group. That group holding company has investments across our listed and unlisted companies, close to about 100 companies, of which, as I said, you interact with TCS or Tata Consumer Products, etc. Now, the profits that come from these companies go back to Tata Sons in the form of dividends. And the dividends that accrue to Tata Sons, a large part of them, go back to Tata Trusts, and they are deployed in socio-economic development. And therefore, you see the uniqueness of this structure, that the better our businesses do, the more we are able to deploy capital into the service of underserved Indians, of people who are at the margins of society. And therefore, J.R.D. Tata had very famously said that what has come from the people of India has gone back to them many times over. And this is what you would recall if any one of you has studied Mahatma Gandhi and the father of the nation, his concept of public trusteeship of funds. The Tatas are the finest example of public trusteeship of funds, And therefore, as I stand by you as a representative of the group, as the CEO of the Tata Trust, it is with a matter of great pride that over 160 years, this group has always dedicated itself to the service of India and our brethren. Now, when we are talking about tourism, let me share a story from the Tata Trust's work in the Garhwal region of Uttarakhand. In Jadipani and Makkumat villages, women once confined to subsistence farming or cattle rearing have transformed into pioneers of regenerative tourism. With philanthropic support provided by the Tata Trusts, they have built homestays and community-run cafes, nestled amidst forests, powered by solar energy and rainwater harvesting. These initiatives have offered visitors authentic experiences and guided trails rich with local wisdom. What is most inspiring is the sense of ownership that these women embody, custodians of their landscape. They now run their all-women travel and tourism agency, Grand Sense, using digital tools to connect their heritage to the wider world. This is a shining example of endurance in the face of adversity, of empathy and equity, and proof that when tourism regenerates what it touches, it uplifts nature, culture, and people alike. It reinforces the idea that development must be both inclusive, enduring, and sustainable. And I specifically talk about women because they constitute 50% of our country and 50% of the world. And as students, you would know that India's female participation rate in the labor force is very, very low. And when I see all the young women gathered here, I think first it's amazing that more and more women are coming into different areas of work life because they bring so much of balance, so much of dexterity, so much of a sense of empathy and an ability to multitask that it is really sad that we don't have them joining in greater numbers. I see that change trending now, and I think if India has to progress as a country, it is important for us to address the structural barriers, the systemic barriers that prevent women from joining, or if they have joined, that stop them from continuing in the workforce for longer periods of time. So for all the women who have graduated today, I think you are role models for people who will follow. You have high standards to live up to, and I hope all of you will prove equal to the task. Now, the vision of shared and sustained development is not new. As I recounted the story from Garhwal, it's just one glimpse of how communities can be transformed when sustainability and equity guide development. But the work of the Tata Trust reaches far beyond a single region. Across the country, in education, in health, in livelihoods, and the environment, we have seen lives touched and futures reshaped. It also echoes a larger goal that has remained central to the Tatas for generations, one in which sustainability has always been integral to how we do business, and philanthropy is a foundational principle of nation building. Values we reaffirm through our aspiration to achieve net zero by 2045. Now, if the Tata Group was a country, in terms of global greenhouse gas emissions, it would rank somewhere in the middle of emitters, because we have very hard to abate sectors like Tata Steel, aviation, and chemicals, and a whole lot of other areas of intervention. Now, in all these, we have taken this upon ourselves, following the Prime Minister's call of India being net zero by 2070, that the Tata Group will go net zero by 2045. And it's important to realize that this is built on the three pillars of deep decarbonization, circular economy, and biodiversity. We hope to reach that commitment, even though many of the technologies which will get us there are either not present at the moment, or even if present, they are not commercially viable. However, we have faith in whatever we do, and we hope that as technology progresses, as commercial viability comes, the Tata Group will script a template for the rest of corporate India to follow on the path of sustainable development. Now, the point here is that the values that we inherited from our founding fathers are very, very important in the face of global challenges where unchecked self-interest can drain the resources we all rely on. But these values also show us that communities with a shared purpose can choose another way, one that protects their destinations while offering rich tourism experiences. Tourism can become a way to deepen our love for culture and environment while driving fair development. For those in tourism and hospitality, this is both a duty and a chance to reshape the industry into one that regenerates rather than depletes. And for the rest of you, the lessons remain equally profound. In the years ahead, you will be called upon to navigate delicate balances between growth, inclusion, and long-term resilience, between speed and thoughtfulness, and perhaps most importantly, between personal success and societal impact. This will test your judgment, often in complex environments where the right path is not obvious. You may find yourselves asking difficult questions. How do we generate profit without depleting resources? How do we stay competitive but fair? How do we move fast without losing sight of what matters? In such moments, what matters most is not having ready-made answers, but the ability to wrestle honestly with complexity, to hold on to your principles, and to stay guided by a purpose bigger than yourself. My young friends, leadership is not about having all the answers. None of us ever do. It's about courage. It's about choosing integrity, even when the easier path is right there in front of us. Many of you will go on to careers that last not just years but decades, journeys that will carry you into landscapes of work and innovation that do not exist today. The world around you is being fundamentally transformed, whether it is by the advent of artificial intelligence or by the changing contours of geopolitics. And therefore, you do not have access to any template that existed in the past. You will have to navigate these challenges, and you will have to think on your feet, and you will have to develop your own solutions, and you will have to move as the complexities of modern day life, modern day working, modern day society evolve. And some of us here may not be around to see where those paths lead you. In such an uncertain world, your greatest compass will not be a single skill or achievement, but the spirit of lifelong learning. Stay curious, stay open, stay committed. What you have received here is a foundation, strong and enduring. But as I said earlier, it is only the beginning. You must keep building, you must keep stretching, and you must keep reaching higher. At Tata Trusts, our guiding philosophy is rooted in timeless yet powerful principles which I have shared with you. We believe that meaningful change must extend beyond statistics and reach the very last mile, touching lives that are often overlooked. Our purpose is not only to drive development, but to ensure that it translates into tangible improvements in the quality of life for communities that remain underserved. Every initiative we undertake is shaped by a deep commitment to equity, compassion, and inclusivity. At the same time, we recognize that impactful change can only be achieved when sustainability is woven into the fabric of growth. That is why we place environmental responsibility and long-term resilience at the heart of everything we do, so that the benefits of development are not fleeting, but they last for generations to come. As you leave the campus and step into the wider world, take with you the curiosity that drives you, the resilience that has carried you here, and the sense of purpose you have built over the years. Wherever you go, remember to shape enterprises where people profit and the planet grows. The future isn't some distant horizon. It's created every day in boardrooms, in communities, in gatherings like this, and in the choices made by people like us. I'd like to leave you with this: lead boldly and don't shy away from the unfamiliar. Dream big, pursue excellence, but never forget that the true measure of your life will be the difference that you make to others. It may all sound very heavy to you today, but I think as you come closer to 2 to 3 decades in service and in careers, and the hairs start to gray, maybe at that time you will remember the profoundness of what was said by Mr. Sriram and me. And I, at this moment, can only recount one lovely quote from Nelson Mandela, and I quote him: "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others." Unquote. Let your success, therefore, be defined not just by milestones, but by the lives you touch and the communities you uplift. And wherever your journey takes you, whether it is in the quiet of these mountains or in the busy corridors of cities across India or across the world, let the lessons you have learned here continue to guide your choices. And I would very much say that let the moral compass never waver, irrespective of whatever you face in life. Congratulations, class of 2026. Step forward with confidence, stay curious, and let your journey be remembered for the difference you make. Thank you.
I now request Chairman, Board of Governors and the Director to present memento to the Chief Guest.
May I request the Chairman of the Board of Governors to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the 10th convocation of IIM Sirmaur closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे हे
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession will now leave the hall. You may please remain standing till all the members of the procession have left the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may kindly join us for lunch in the adjoining food tent next to the hostel block. Thank you.